Petula, what tools are you using in Augusta for measuring resident feedback?
Well, I'll start with sort of what Danny said, and it's been something that I've lived by, is you have to sort of meet people where they are, and sort of get them to where you want them to be. And sometimes you just sort of stay where they are, because that's just easiest for them. So one of the things that, we look at is sort of return users. How many people are coming to our website and what are they availing themselves of? The increase in participation is I think runs through all of our conversations. How many people are now joining us for commission meeting? How many people now are joining us online for various conversations that we're hosting? And then we do use the back end of Facebook and Instagram and that data to inform, like, when we send things out or what groups we want to target for certain things. And then, of course, Google Analytics. So we do use the data because that's very important about how we do our outreach to keep our community engaged. One of the things that I think that Mayor Davis did really well at the beginning of the pandemic, much like what Michael was saying, was, pushing our state government to say, let's wear masks, let's do the things that the CDC is saying to keep our residents safe. And so he, along with a few other mayors here in Georgia, really pushed the envelope with that. Because when you're looking at 203,000 people that you are sort of the caretaker of in a situation like this, he felt that it was his duty to say, well, whatever you do, that's fine, but this is what I need for us to do. And so one of the things that we look at when he does his press conferences around COVID, it's everybody wants to come, the media is always here, but it's how he delivers the message. We got an email the other day from a national organization who wanted to participate in our COVID conversations. And what she said was, thank Mayor Davis sort of for his leadership and his empathy around the situation. If a person on a national level sees that and is not here on a daily basis, think about how the residents that are here think about him on a daily basis. It was, he's going to take care of us, and then he's also going to make sure that we're good. So we closed down when we had to, and then we reopened slowly, but respective of understanding that people needed to work and needed to have their businesses open and all of those things, and then looked at what we could do here in the city to sort of help augment those things. And I think that goes back into why we have return users and why we have increased participation and why our data around Facebook and Instagram and Twitter are growing consistently, because we've had good leadership. And I think that's one of the things that plays for all three of us on this particular Zoom, is that our leaders took our residents into account first. And when you do that and your residents feel that, then kind of like Michael, it's kind of like hands off. We'll just let you do what you need to do because we know that you have our best interest at heart. So, we see the uptick, and I think as we have more and more conversations and we push more and more information out for people to be able to be informed and make educated decisions, we're going to see the increase continue.